5 acres. Let me see if I can get a little zoomed out for you a little bit, a little more panoramic view for you. So this house needs a lot of work. We're thinking around 200K to get it done. And the only reason why we're saying about 200K to get it done, and maybe a little bit more, I'm not gonna, I'll be frank with you. The houses in this area are selling for about $1 million, but this house needs a ton of the inside stuff. Hi everybody, you saw me in that reflection right there. I'm George Anderson from REI Branded Home Buyer, and this is a beautiful 5-acre 4-bedroom 3-bath 2 walkways to get into the kitchen, large living room. There's a lot of brand new windows that were just put in. Unfortunately, the gentleman that was working on this had a ladder malfunction on him, and he was actually working on the house. This is very, very sad. But kitchen needs to be ripped out. He's had it since the 60s or 70s. Look at that view. We've been coming up with a lot of houses with really good views lately. The metal roof is brand new, pretty much. It's beautiful. It has 3 levels to it. We're going to go to the first bedroom right now. I'm going to take my keys off. I did it in the last video too. I am so sorry about my keys going dingle, dingle, jingle. Here is your first bedroom. A lot of these windows are double pane, and the new ones that went in are vinyl. You can see that none of the trim was finished, but these are vinyl, brand new windows. The patio needs to be redone, definitely. And there is a bathroom off of this side right here. Let me see if I can get this bathroom light on for you. I always say that I should bring a flashlight with me, but every single house that I've been walking lately has electrical. The old wooden toilet, woohoo! And, a little walk-in shower, definitely needs to be redone. And what I would do, if I were you, and if you all don't know who I am, I'm George, by the way. Hi everybody. I would put a door right here so that you could get into here without, disturbing somebody that is in this other room right here, right? Because it's just a thin wall. Let's put a door right there so, people can get into the bathroom, because there's no real bathroom on this floor except for, this living room. What we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs first, and then we'll go downstairs. The gentleman that lived here and owned this place, he took really, really, really good care of it. Look at that. Open concept, everything. You like that voice? Everything. Skylight, again, just blue skies today. I don't know if you can really see that in the video. Sorry. Like I said, there's a lot of woodwork and detail in here. He was doing a lot of work on this wall over here. A lot of insulation was being put in. Windows were put in, but he wasn't able to finish it. This is the master bedroom. And a very large walk-in closet. I almost hit my head right here. And let's look at over here again. Like I said, you can tell it just needs a lot of work over here. Windows upstairs need to be redone. And believe it or not, it's 5 acres. So it actually goes out that way too. I'll show you the garage. There's a garage behind these trees over here. There was some deer down here in the evergreen area. So you can definitely tell people there's a lot of wildlife over here if you want. There is a full bath, walk-in shower. I would just tear this out and do this whole walk-in shower right here. That's what I would do. I'm a contractor, so that's kind of what definitely. His and hers sink and toilet raised up, and there's a lot of ducting for the fireplace right there. I would get in there and fix a little bit of stuff. But yeah, the toilet is up off the ground because the plumbing is actually a little bit higher up right here. because the downstairs, I'll show you, the ceiling is kind of open concept. So, hard to, hide the sewer lines and ABS and all that stuff. It'll look kind of nasty. But here's another bedroom right here. Again, this is a beautiful, beautiful house. And I think that we can get it for a pretty good price. So we're gonna go downstairs right now. We're looking at the house next door here in a second. I'm with one of my real estate friends, and she is gonna walk me through the other house that is for sale. And we're gonna see how long that house has been on market. I'll give you all that information also, so that when you look at this video, you're like, oh yeah, okay, George is on point. Like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put all of our clients above any other, and we're trying to give them the best information, also the best price for their house. We are cash home buyers in Spokane and all over Washington, by the way. That's what we do for a living. We just buy houses and we fix them up and we flip them. There is a broken window over here. It looks like it probably got a really good cold snap. Although I haven't looked out there, maybe something did hit it. I doubt it. Oh, maybe a deer flew into it or something. This is a sauna / spa room. There's actually a spa on this side. I'm not gonna go out there. There's too many. There's a spa here and it still works. That's what they said. So, I'm not gonna go out there because there's some hornets out there. As you can see, and as you can tell, there is still a lot of electrical work that needs to be done here. And it's got Romex. It's not, knob and tube. It's got 2 large electrical panels right here. And it looks like there was a 3rd splicing panel that was put in over here. It does have extra room for more breakers, so that's cool. And it looks like the panel, well, it was done in 78, 85, and then also back in, I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry, folks, by that sound. That's about 85. Yeah. There's 85 right there. So do not destroy. And I'm not destroying or touching anything, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back over here. There's another room back this way. The walls are actually in really decent shape down here. The carpet needs to be redone. Yes, that old 90s style, I would say 90s style mirror / the mirror / door for the, I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm sorry, y'all. For the closets. And also the old fluorescents. We're doing LEDs all over the place now. So we can, switch those out pretty simple and pretty easy. A little extra, office space. I'm just joking. It's not office space, storage space. And the bathroom definitely need to be updated again. I usually go around $7,000 to $10,000 per bathroom. That's kind of generally what I do. Here's some extra storage space right here. So if you're in canning and all that stuff, woohoo, good stuff. Keep all your food and your product down here. Here is the well. Here's where the well electrical is at, and then also the septic has just been pumped. So really good shape. The water heater. I have to look and see. I don't want to pull anything apart. That's the thing. Folks, when you do water heaters, when you have water heaters, you're not supposed to be putting stuff up against there like that. Just for safety hazards. So I don't recommend putting anything around water heaters. I don't recommend that. Let's go outside really fast. There is forced air and heat in here, but you got to put the new air conditioner unit on the outside. It needs to be put back in. So yeah, this is the exterior of the house. He did one side of the house already, and he got to a point where there was disaster and the rest of the exterior wasn't done. So you could tell that the wood is in pretty decent shape. But I'll show you the other side here in a second. There is apple trees, pear trees, plum trees on the property. A lot of bull pines too. I don't know nothing about trees, so if I got the bull pine wrong, I'm sorry. I just like to do houses. Again, some electrical issues here and there. He was going through and fixing things, so that needs to be kind of updated. I would get an electrician out here. Also, I would get a plumber out here also, just in case. You know, why go through the work yourself and put yourself out there like that? I personally wouldn't do that myself. So, anyways, as we go upstairs, like I said, the reason why the ABS upstairs was not going through the floorboards is because you have open concept right here. And normally the ABS and all that stuff would go through this area when you did plumbing, and then they would drywall over it, but nice open ceilings. I'll show you the side of the house. Like a very, very large area. Again, he was ripping all this patio up and did not finish that. And I'll show you what he did with see how he was doing the siding and the new windows. He got pretty far. Like I said, unfortunately, tragedy struck. I'll try to keep my vehicle out of the video, and I'll go up here to the garage. And again, when you're asking for that price in a house, you're going to have to finish the garage out too. And this garage needs a lot of work. So we're, siding probably needs to be done, but if you want to keep it the old, woodwork, then, you need to finish that the same as the house. There is a loft upstairs, and I used to use this back area as a chicken coop. I'm getting winded walking around here. And it looks like 1 or 2 raccoons did get in the back area right there. It was still getting held on by vices, but here's the loft upstairs. And as you see, he got to the point where he couldn't finish it off. There needs to be some windows up here, and also the patio needs to be done. But you can walk out onto the property. Beautiful. 5 acres, I'm telling you. Woohoo. Whew, I'm a little winded. I'm getting big in my old age, and I need to work out. Sorry, folks. But yeah, probably turn this into a bedroom where somebody can come and just Airbnb it out. But yeah, this is Custer Lane, and we'll go over here, check out. Like I said, the view is just gorgeous. Can't beat that. Property goes that way, down that way, and back up towards the hill up here where I just showed you outside the loft area. And there is the house. All right, again, I'm George Anderson from REI Branded Home Buyer. That's reibrandedhomebuyer.com. Go to our Google business page, check us out. We have 50 5-star reviews, and we're gaining more as the days go by. I hope that you like these videos. I'm putting out more and more every single day. And if you want to sell your house for cash here in Spokane or in Washington, we are cash home buyers, and we will close quickly. We'll also give you a fair cash offer for your property. We might not be the highest offer, but I'll tell you what, we're the best ones to make sure that you're taken care of. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.